Ripon E27N, the major, just there with the orange wheels, orangey red wheels. And we've even got some fairly new tractors. We've got some that say New Holland on the side. What's all that about? Doesn't say Ford on it, does it? And that's because Ford and Fiat joined together and they created the New Holland brand. So basically New Holland are Ford. And it's only New Holland that make tractors in the UK now. So it's JCB and New Holland, they are the only tractor manufacturers in the UK. After all that wonderful tractor production that we had, a lot of it has either folded completely or gone to UK, has gone to foreign clients. National, we had Marshall. Now you may think there's a bit of an imposter just going past the commentary box, and that's a little grey Ferguson. But it's not a little grey Ferguson, is it? It says Ford on the front of it. What's all that about? Effectively known as a red belly for obvious reasons. Now I owned one of these vehicles, mine was actually a 2N, I believe that's an 8N, but I may be wrong. So if it wasn't for David Brown, Henry Ford certainly wouldn't have gone into making these little tractors. Mr. Ferguson and Mr. Brown were mates, and I'm fairly sure that on this showground somewhere there will be a Ferguson Brown tractor. And they made around 1,300 of them in America, in Huddersfield, and they were good mates until one day they fell out, and they fell out good and proper. Like really bad, like worse than the worst domestic you could have in any home. And Henry Ford stormed off, Harry Ferguson stormed off to America to see Henry Ford. And he says, I don't like that David Brown fella, I want to make tractors with you instead. And that is what they made down at the bottom there. They're also known as the Ford Ferguson. Out in America, the two a penny, they're like little grey Fergusons, but in this country they are quite a rare vehicle. And that's merely down to Harry Ferguson making the CE20 when he starts to continue making the CE20, the little grey Ferguson. Henry Ford started off with the 9N, then the 2N, then the 8N. Yeah, it doesn't really work out, does it? Numbers wise, but that's how it was. So we're hoping to try and get a few more Ford tractors. I'm not quite sure whether we're going to do. In the meantime, I'll probably end up starting nattering. Oh, we've got an information sheet on the side of the E27N. So that's good. So the E27N, the tractor that I'm stood inside of right now, is built in 1949, petrol CVO. Bought now by Mr. Bainbridge, who founded Sleagill near Shap, Cumbria. Bought from him by his late father in 1970s, restored in 1988 by its in fine order for a 1988 restoration. As shown as supplied new with extras, the pulley, the PTO, 3-point linkage, electric lights, starter and auto clutch release for ploughing the stony ground in that area. Now talking of stony ground, I'm lucky enough to go down to the Dorset Steam Fair every year. Unfortunately it's not going to be running this year, but down there there's loads of flint in the ground. Imagine the tyres, especially on that really big New Holland up there by the commentary box, just imagine the tyres on the back of that. Those back tyres are anything from about £1,500 to £4,000 each. And down in those areas you need to be changing those tyres owing to the flint in the ground, and if it's out all day, about every 8 months. So it just shows how expensive farming can be. Go down there, wander around the Dorset Fair, you can pull flint out of the ground all the time and it really, really wears the tyres down. We've got an information sheet on that one as well. That's built in 2004, TM 190 Ultra. 19-year-old, certainly doesn't look like a 19-year-old tractor. Capable of doing 50 kilometres per hour, and it's also got front suspension as well. And one of the luxuries in all tractors, never mind modern tractors, is suspension. Around the second and third world countries, and so basically they can be fixed with a range of hammers, everything from topic to sledge, and you can get in there and repair the tractors with minimal issues. A lot of these more modern tractors, they have something called an ECU on board, stands for Electronic Control Unit, and that's the last thing you need when you're out in the middle of nowhere with no tools, and especially no laptop and a white coat. So this 5610 Series 2 Super Q cab built in 1985, that's the same age as me. A solid base for a Solid stage for a father and son to start a project. A lot of work, expense and swearing went into it, but we are very happy with the result. And certainly this should be what a wonderful tractor that 5610. The tractor was built by Ford, and then it was modified mainly for forestry use. But we're going to try and have a bit of a chat with the drivers, work out what that particular tractor was used for in its working days. I'm fairly sure it's in retirement now, looking at that gorgeous condition that it's in. I'm just going to return the information sheet to the 5610. That's lovely. I can even smell the paint on it still drying. We've got a tractor here called a Fordson. Why is it called a Fordson? And when Henry Ford was trying to get into the UK market, there was a spurious company trading under the name of Ford. So he traded as Fordson in the early days. Once he managed to get rid of that spurious company, we managed to trade as Ford. So your earlier Fords in the UK are known as Fordson. There was also some trucks. He had a truck arm of the company, and they were also known as Fordson too. You could have any colour tractor in the Ford range, generally as long as it was blue, unless you ordered an industrial. Why the yellow? Basically so that you can see them. And quite a lot of the councils back in the day would have ordered these tractors as industrials for use on their playing fields out in the open countryside. Also some of the utility companies, I remember when I was younger, the likes of Balfour Beatties, they had quite a lot of Fords on their road digging operations. That little Ford just flew past the commentary box now is in those colours because it's an industrial brand, and basically they were painted that colour so that they could be seen, because a lot of them were out on the highway, they're travelling between jobs on the highway. So you could either have a blue, or if you ask really nicely, they do you a yellow one. Just behind the yellow International 3910 is the Fordson Dexter. Small and powerful, stocky built cow. Let's name a tractor after those. And they were built to compete with the Ferguson 35. Still quite a valuable tractor, those. Very good on road runs. Occasionally doing about 16 miles an hour on the road. Diesel. And still very, very popular all over the world, especially so in the UK for doing road runs. And if you do like what you see and you'd like to get yourself a little tractor, fairly ideal starter tractor those. And the glory as well is they go in a single garage. Only thing that I've done on numerous occasions when putting my tractor into a single garage is I forget to take the exhaust off. So you end up with a go faster exhaust. Parts for these tractors are quite cheap really, especially in comparison to John Deere. A lot of your Ford parts are quite affordable. And they're supplied by many people, internet and sort of walking shops all over the country